Now, with COVID-19 vaccines currently in the final phase of study, many wonder when the vaccine will be declared safe and effective. Joining us from Abuja studios is a pharmacist, clinical pharmacist, Peter Anna-Marie, head of pharmacy department at Sokoro District Hospital, FCTA. He's also the Deputy Director of Pharmaceutical Services. Thank you for joining us on the program. You've heard Nigeria's president advocating for full supply of safe and effective COVID-19 vaccines to all parts of the world. How soon will we know, based on the status of the phase 3 trials currently underway, that it will be safe?
Thank you very much for having me. The World Health Organization has told us that the earliest we should expect the COVID-19 vaccine in the market or be released for treatment to use for vaccinating people will be mid-2021. Now we have the information that about 40 vaccines are undergoing the phase 3 trials. Now, you know, it is expensive to produce the vaccine, and every of the phases involved has to be followed through and through so that we do not release into the market, no matter how much we're in a haste, the things that will cause harm to the people. Because by the time the vaccine is licensed for use, it is going to be used on healthy population. So we are careful not to release in a haste vaccines that have not undergone all the processes, all the phases of trials into the market. So for the earliest time that the WHO, World Health Organization, has assured us that a vaccine will be released into the market will be mid-2021.
All right, so I guess those expecting it before November are cautiously optimistic. But the WHO also announced that countries representing close to 2/3 of the world's population joined its plan to buy and fairly distribute the COVID-19 vaccines around the globe. So we're looking at 64% of the world's population signing up. But we also have the perhaps unequal power dynamics in global health and then vaccine manufacturing capabilities. Doesn't this pose a challenge to equitable access to vaccines?
Yes, it actually poses a challenge to equitable vaccine distribution or access to vaccine in the entire world. But now there is a conglomerate, an association of about 172 countries and economies that have come together to plan, to develop, to release into the market as soon as possible a vaccine that will be equitably distributed around the world, a vaccine that will be safe and efficacious for human use. So if the best thing to do now is for all countries to join hands with them, because the conglomerate needs money and they need funds to be able to achieve the aims of developing or bringing a COVID vaccine that will be effective to the world.
Are you surprised that China and the US, in our last check, are absent from WHO's list of partners in the COVAX, the COVID-19 Vaccines Global Access Facility?
Yes, everyone in the world should be surprised because we know the part those two nations can play in the availability or the time which their influence on availability of the vaccine in the market as soon as possible. Because for one, the disease actually started in China. So we know that they may have some information on the disease that other people do not have. So their influence on that platform will be very much welcome. So if they are not there, it is not good for that organization. And the US, based on their economic powers, based on their influence on the global health of the whole world, will know that their presence is highly desired in that place. So everyone should be surprised why they are not there.
We'll see how things play out in the coming days. We'd like to thank you so much, Mr. Peter Anna-Marie, Head of Pharmacy Department at Sokoro District Hospital, FCTA. Thank you for joining us on the program.
Thank you very much.